Michael Chandler has been licking the boots of Conor McGregor since February 2023, ever since Dana White announced that The Ultimate Fighter would feature Team Michael Chandler versus Team Conor McGregor, and at the conclusion of this event, those two were supposedly supposed to fight each other. Now, it is still very likely that that fight goes ahead, but I'm going to go over my reasons as to why I hope Michael Chandler doesn't get this fight. I've really become to sort of dislike Michael Chandler throughout this whole affair. And I'm going to tell you exactly why that is, okay? If it wasn't clear at the beginning of my video, he's an absolute bootlicker. And throughout this entire thing, he's been given the runaround. There's still no official date for this fight. The UFC hasn't officially announced anything up until this point. All we've got is Conor McGregor releasing videos stating that the fight will take place in June or July, and we've heard nothing from the UFC. And Michael Chandler is just taking every bit of what Conor McGregor says, and he has done ever since the conclusion of The Ultimate Fighter, as fact, and he's constantly just licking the boots of his oppressor at this point. You know, it's absolutely sad. You know, the hypocrisy in Michael Chandler's statements is incredibly obvious as well. He's been on several podcasts and he's come out to say things on Twitter saying that, you know, he doesn't care about the money, or, you know, that he's sat out for quite some time, but it doesn't particularly bother him because he's already got a lot of money, you know, all these other business endeavors that is earning him income, and, you know, good for him. But if that's the case, why is he being such a soy boy? You know, why is he sucking up to Conor McGregor? He needs to absolutely rip into Conor. Call him a bitch. You know what I mean? Go out and fight someone else and trash Conor McGregor's brand name. You know what I mean? Trash him. Show him that he doesn't actually need him, because Conor McGregor at this point is making Michael Chandler look like an idiot. It's not so much that. Michael Chandler himself is making himself look like a moron. You know, he should go fight someone else. I hope that Conor McGregor fights someone like Nate Diaz. I think at UFC 300, Jesse on Fire touched on a very good point that the Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor contest could potentially happen at UFC 300. And Jesse said that the fight in June is probably a bit of misdirection by Conor. And it isn't entirely outside the realm of possibility that this is the case. But UFC has been incredibly quiet about this Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor fight. They've been really quiet. You know, they've said absolutely nothing. I'd really like to see Conor McGregor fight Nate Diaz. Not because I think it's going to be a better fight than Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler, but I'm sick of hearing Michael Chandler talk at this point and suck up to him. It's absolutely pathetic that a grown man like Michael Chandler is sucking up to someone like this. I mean, I know the payday will be good, but does the man not have any self-respect whatsoever? I mean, let me know your guys' thoughts of this in the comment section below. I think it's pretty pathetic. You know, I hope this fight doesn't happen. I hope Michael Chandler gets left in the cold, and I hope that's the end of his UFC career, because, you know, if you don't have any pride, you don't have any self-respect, that's pretty off-putting to a lot of fans. It's pretty off-putting to me. He's completely delusional. You know, he says that the fight is going to actually happen in June now, and he's counting down the days on his Twitter account. It looks absolutely pathetic. I mean, there's no contract even signed. You know, and I think he might be even having some doubts that this fight's going to actually take place. I hope that it's Nate Diaz. I hope Nate Diaz returns and it's UFC 300, Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor, or Conor McGregor just fights some pleb outside the top 10, just because that'd be absolutely hilarious, right? That'd be absolutely hilarious. But let me know what you guys think when this fight's going to actually happen, if it is going to happen. You know, I have my doubts at this point. It's probably more likely than not, but I mean, come on. What is it? February. So that's basically a year. No contract signed. Even now, ever since Conor McGregor's New Year's announcement that he was going to fight Michael Chandler at 185 pounds with his evil Dr. Evil laugh, Michael Chandler pounced on it, you know, like a little schoolboy, you know, getting all excited for nothing. I mean, how many times has Conor McGregor done this to him over the last year? How many times has Michael Chandler been absolutely sure that this fight's going to take place soon? You know, you see him get frustrated. Then you see Conor McGregor come out with something saying, oh, it's going to be a few months from now. And then you see Michael Chandler get all excited again. You know, Conor McGregor is playing Michael Chandler like a fiddle. It's absolutely hilarious at this point, and that is why I don't want to see Michael Chandler get this fight. You know, I really don't want to see it now. But let me know what you guys think. How likely is it, do you think, that Conor McGregor is going to fight someone like Nate Diaz? Or maybe it's someone that we don't even expect, you know? Maybe it's someone that we don't expect at all that he's going to be fighting next. Maybe it's not Nate or Chandler. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But other than that, UFC 300 is obviously looking pretty stacked. So I'm quite pumped for the card. Will be interesting to see what co-main event gets announced for that over the coming weeks. But that's it from me. Take care, everyone. See you later.